The United Nations warns that people of Gaza are facing a precipice, and the latest UN security official briefing told of the growing human cost of the conflict. CCTV's Nick Harper is live for us at the UN headquarters in New York City. Nick, what's happening at the meeting?
Well, this latest United Nations Security Council meeting was really to look at the humanitarian situation, in particular in Gaza. We heard from a UN official from the Relief and Works Agency who's been in Gaza for the last few days, has visited some of the local hospitals, and he said that he had seen, quote, the catastrophic human costs of this conflict. As a result, he said that the whole of Gaza was facing a precipice. And what he'd seen in some of the hospitals, especially detailing dead and injured children, he said had devastated him. The UN is saying that the problem is that because Gaza's borders are closed because of the blockade, it means that many people have nowhere to go. 44% of the Gaza area has been designated as a buffer zone by the Israeli military, meaning that it is liable to shelling. They've told people to evacuate that area. But we're seeing from the United Nations, with these hits on the recent UN-run schools, that there are no places for people to go. And that was the main message today from Valerie Amos, the United Nations humanitarian chief, saying that people were running out of options.
With the blockade in place, most people are unable to leave Gaza, even to get urgent medical attention. So they come to United Nations facilities for protection when their homes and neighbourhoods come under fire. More than 240,000 people. But over 103 UN facilities have come under attack, including an UNRWA school hosting over 3,300 displaced.
Nick, the UN Security Council met just a few days ago calling for an immediate ceasefire. What more can it do?
That's right, that meeting, which was an emergency meeting at midnight on Sunday running into Monday, where they called unanimously for a ceasefire. We all hope that that might help to create some progress. But the problem is on the Security Council at the moment that there seems to be not enough consensus to push for a full resolution. This would be legally binding. They weren't able to achieve that at Sunday's meeting. Some of the member states didn't want some of the stronger wording, so therefore it was watered down to a less substantial presidential statement. It's now a question of whether or not they can find consensus on the Security Council to meet again and try and push for a resolution. But the worry is that if they push at any time soon, that could be vetoed.
Nick, thank you so much, reporting live from the United Nations.